gaining health and wealth in 2012. But this isn't anything new. Uh, Gosh, we've been worshiping deities. The Chinese have worshipped deities that represent health, wealth, and happiness since the age of time. And right now in history, more than ever, we have more people seeking that health, wealth, and happiness. Because we have more people with less of it. We have more people who are struggling with, poor health, and we're seeing more and more people be diagnosed with cancer and have strokes and heart attacks, and the rate of diabetes is just on a huge rise. And of course we have obesity. 67% of the United States alone right now is considered overweight, and a third are obese. And so these are all things that have caused people to really seek out alternatives. But not only are they seeking out alternatives with their health, we're also more people than ever in the history of the world are seeking out alternatives for their wealth. And we all know the reasons for this. I mean, we know the economy is not what it was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We know that there are many people who've lost jobs, other people who are completely overworked and underpaid for what they do. They're doing the job of what 4 or 5 people used to do 3 or 4 years ago, where there's not so many jobs being created. Governments are paying people to go back to school to learn a new trade, and then they get out of college with more debt than they went in, hoping to find a new job. And there's a lot of different things that have caused this rise in people looking for alternatives in their health and their wealth. And it can be considered a tragedy, but in any tragedy there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's always what we choose to do with that tragedy and those circumstances. Because I had somebody say to me once, Dani, if the circumstances are not going to change, you're going to have to change. In other words, what I was going through in my life at that time wasn't going to go away. I had to change my outlook and how I reacted and what I did in that situation. And that's really where we're at right now. We all are seeing all of these things going on with the health of the nations, the world economy, and we're like at the highest unemployment rates in years. These are not new statistics. 1 in every 2 people will suffer cancer in their lifetime. We all know that food and gas prices have skyrocketed over the last few years. Social Security isn't going to be around for us. I know we've all heard that one for most of our lives. I know I have. And we're dealing with, an overweight population and a population of people who are not as healthy as they'd like to be, both physically and financially. But there are, as I said, there are many things we can do about that. And a lot of people are asking themselves right now, is this true happiness? What am I going to have to do to change my circumstances? How am I going to have to change? What am I going to have to do different to get different results in the future? And they're looking for solutions. And again, I'm just honored to be here tonight spreading the SISEL International message with you. And I ask that as the messenger, you do not let me get in the way of the message, because it's an excellent message and it's about your life. And tonight could be the opportunity for you to make some really positive changes in your life and impact hundreds, if not thousands, of other people's lives as well. My slides are moving a little slow here. Hold on a second. So what are you going to do to take back your life? We all come to that crossroads where we realize sitting, waiting, and worrying isn't going to get us any further than where we're at today, and we have to do things. We have to act, and we have to implement a new plan. But lots of us wonder what the heck the new plan should be. What's the best foot forward? What path should I take? There's so many opportunities and options out there. Which one's the right one? Which one's a scam? Which one's not a scam? Who's having success? Who in my life do I look around and see that they have what I desire? Their health, their wealth, their happiness, their family, whatever it is. And I'm here, we're all here tonight to offer hope, because we just need to be shown that there is a path. And other people who have walked it are here to show you that path and offer you the opportunity to take back your life. And it's the right time. I mean, the timing is now. It's never going to be better than now. And so having said that, I want to introduce you to a company that I found 2.5 years ago, and I'm so thankful I did. Although at the time I wasn't necessarily looking for a network marketing or direct sales business, I was absolutely open to natural remedies and some nutrition, some solutions for my husband's sarcoidosis, which is an autoimmune disease he was suffering. And those solutions just happen to be found with SISEL International. SISEL's whole mission is to help people across the world in 32 different countries and expanding right now to take back their health, their wealth, and their happiness. And SISEL is actually an acronym that stands for Science, Innovation, Success, Energy, and Longevity. SISEL is a 100% debt-free company, which is unheard of right now across corporations. Most of them are leveraged to the max through loans. SISEL is not. It's been 100% debt-free since 2006 when it was founded by Tom Maurer Sr., and it stays that way to this day. It's also in a dynasty trust, which it has it set up forever to never take on any loans or any debts, never be publicly traded, always be family owned. Many other things are set into place, so there's no worries there as far as how the corporation is set up. But they also manufacture their own products, which again sets them apart in the industry. In manufacturing, we generally see from the food manufacturers to the personal care manufacturers to the nutritional supplement manufacturers, there's 4 to 6 large corporations, large manufacturers that really make every product that we see on the store shelf. And they just private label and put, different names on every product for the brand name. SISEL does not do that. SISEL actually formulates and manufactures their own product lines. But in turn, they have a 400,000 square foot manufacturing facility with 18 full-time scientists and researchers on staff, which allows them to do some private labeling for other companies, which helps sustain the growth and allow Tom Maurer Sr. to put more effective ingredients into his own personal lines that are sold with SISEL International. So I want to talk first about health, because really, no matter how much money we have, if we can't enjoy life and be healthy every day and have no limitations with our health, all the wealth in the world isn't going to do much for us. So SISEL is all about solutions. As I said, science, the first S in SISEL is science, because we do research all the research out there. We're not coming up with some new, unheard of nutrient from some exotic place. These are all nutrients and ingredients that have been studied through scientific PubMed and National Library of Medicine and many different medical journals. But we all know there's an epidemic right now that we're facing with cancer. And I just bring only this one up because it seems to be at the forefront of our daily lives. We all have somebody in our life that we know who has cancer, who maybe has passed away from cancer, or who's struggling with it right now. And as of 2050, cancer.org states that every person in their lifetime will have cancer, some form of cancer in their lifetime. So SISEL took a look at just this one statistic, and thought, how can we help people prevent ever getting cancer? And is it possible to help people with cancer to reverse some of that, to slow the growth of those tumors and do those kinds of things? And so Tom Maurer Sr. has over 27 years of chemistry underneath his belt of manufacturing nutraceuticals, which are natural supplements instead of pharmaceuticals made from synthetics. So he started with what he refers to as a triangle of life. And these 3 supplements really cover the gamut of health, from every cell in our body to every organ tissue. I mean, they're all made up of trillions of different cells. So I want to start off by talking and introducing you to the first of the triangle of life, which is eternity. And I'm just going to run through these really quickly, but I just want you to get the general overview that these, again, are not just some ocean spray or something you're going to find on your store shelf. These are super saturated supplements that have the science to back them up. This product right here, Eternity, is a liquid trans-resveratrol supplement with quercetin, catechins, and polyphenols. And all that really means is all of those ingredients together have proven in science that resveratrol by itself is effective, but when you put quercetin, catechins, and polyphenols with it, it's up to 250 times more effective. So of course, knowing that and having the scientific research and results, Tom formulated Eternity with those 4 key ingredients in mind. And Harvard research shows that it doubles the lifespan of every animal it's tested on. You get, in 7 days of taking pure resveratrol, you have 100% regeneration in the brain and over 200% regeneration in the organs and tissues in the rest of the body. It's excellent for people who may be suffering with Alzheimer's or, memory loss due to a stroke. It's got excellent cardiovascular protective properties, supports energy, and it helps people lose weight. And these are just natural. There's not going to be any of the drug side effects that we always hear about. This is a natural supplement. You take a half an ounce to an ounce a day, and in science it showed that you need at least, there's always a minimal amount to get the effectiveness, and a maximum amount where if you go over that, it's not really going to make it more effective. Well, the minimal amount was drinking 250 glasses of red wine a day, because that's really where resveratrol concentrations are found, is in the grape skin of red wine. So Eternity, in a half an ounce to an ounce a day, you're getting an equivalent of 275 glasses of red wine every day, which again just proves in the research that was what was effective to do all these, the 100% brain regeneration, 200% rest of the body, so on and so forth. And that's really important when we look at nutrition. Not every apple we pick off a tree is going to have the same amount of nutrition in it. Certainly not every apple juice we buy at the store. How is it processed? Does it have high fructose corn syrup in it? Is it concentrated? Is it just a powder that they mix a whole bunch of water with to give it the flavor? All these things need to be taken into account. And with SISEL's formulations, there's over 20 different patents online right now just for fucoidan alone, which is the second product in the triangle of life I want to talk about tonight. And just in a real quick overview, with fucoidan is a nutrient found in brown seaweed. It's most highly concentrated in the limu moi seaweed, and our supplement has all 3 types of fucoidan, U, F, and G, found in it. And now what fucoidan is known for in science and in the medical industry is for its ability to repair, replicate, and regenerate on a cellular level. It also supports stem cell growth, which is phenomenal. It's where all of our cells come from. So if you have a healthy stem cell, you're going to have healthy cells. It's amazing for inflammation. Anybody who's suffering from an inflammatory disease, arthritis, whatever it might be. Most diseases start with inflammation long before they're ever diagnosed. So fucoidan is a phenomenal natural anti-inflammatory. Also helps every organ function properly in your body. So if you think about a car, you need a spark plug to start it. Eternity would be the spark plug, and fucoidan would be the gasoline that keeps the car moving every single day. So just think about your body that way. It sustains health. Now, the third and final in the triangle of life is SpectraMax, and this is a phenomenal supplement as well. We've all heard, to eat every different color of the rainbow. SpectraMax covers every color of the rainbow in raw natural foods, antioxidants, and they're not just any antioxidant. They're the foods, the superfoods that all, diets and nutritionists and everything promote, because they are going to give you the most health benefits. So everything from your mangosteen, your acai, your kiwi, raspberry, wolf cherry, broccoli, kale, onions, spinach, it goes on and on and on. There's over 40 different antioxidants in this one supplement alone. But the greatest thing about it, there's also 74 essential trace minerals to go along with the antioxidants and the vitamins that are naturally found in those superfoods. But all of this is supported by organic fulvates, organic fulvic acid, which has been proven and shown to support over 2,000 essential biological functions in our body, everything from energy to production to healthy joint development. If you feel lethargic all day long, this could be the supplement for you. That if you have some kind of an ailment that, nutrient deficiency, this is most certainly the supplement. And again, it's a half an ounce to an ounce every day. And I like to think about this one as though I know I'm not eating all the raw fruits and vegetables that I need to be eating every day. And I also know that even if I was, I still wouldn't be getting the nutrients because our soils are so depleted. SpectraMax fills all those holes and gaps. And then it's also powered by the fulvic acid, which helps every other food that I eat that day. Spectrum, that fulvic acid in there will also help my body pull the nutrition out of those foods as well, in conjunction with the nutrition that I get from SpectraMax. So overall, those 3 supplements, again, are referred to as the triangle of life, and SISEL formulated those as their key 3 products, even though we have over 110 different products in our product line, everything from personal care products and so on and so forth. I always like to go through those 3 because they're super powerful and scientifically proven. Aubrey de Grey is a world-acclaimed geneticist who wrote the book called Ending Aging, and him and his team studied for years and years and found that 90% of aging and disease is environmental and only 10% is genetic. So there are some things that we can do with our environment, what we put in our mouths, what we put on our skin, what we breathe in the air, the water we drink, that's our environment. If we exercise, those are things that we can do to change the circumstances we live in and be healthier people starting today, if we choose to. And it all comes down to implementing a new plan. You want to take a half an ounce of all 3 of these every day. That's not that hard to do. That's not a huge lifestyle change, but it can make a huge change in your life. So those 3 are very powerful. And I just invite everybody, encourage everybody all the time to go out and do your own research, because it is out there. You don't have to trust Dani Walker. You don't have to trust SISEL International or Tom Maurer Sr. You can do your own research and get the confirmation you need to see that these supplements have been researched and there's science to back it up. But on the other side of the fence, we have, okay, so we've taken care of some of the things we can do to help our diet and help our nutrition, help us have more energy and start replenishing years and years of bad diets and nutrition. But what can we do topically? What is it in our household, in our environment that we spend the most time in, that could be literally killing us every single day? These potentially harmful ingredients that you see here, aluminum, acetone, all these things, if you go into your bathroom right now, unless of course you've switched them out to SISEL safe products, you're going to find this list along with many more known carcinogens and toxins that are put in your shampoos, your toothpaste, your conditioners, your lotions and potions, your cosmetics, and you're going into your bathroom and you're starting your day off and you're ending your day by slathering yourself with these. And a little bit every day adds up. Thus, we see a huge rise in breast cancer. We see a huge rise in women having with their thyroid problems. That's actually just past breast cancer, it's thyroid cancer. All of these things are linked to endocrine disruptors, estrogen mimics. Eyes are not developing properly. Male testosterone levels are at an all-time low. I mean, it's scary. 94% of breast cancer victims they've found parabens in the tissues, which paraben is a preservative that's found in pretty much every single personal care product you can think of. Toothpaste, so on and so forth. I mean, you don't have to just be a woman. Men were out there brushing their teeth as well. So these are things that we need to be aware of, and SISEL is all about passing information on to people so they can make a more educated and informed decision for their own health and wealth in their life. Because it's really, we have the control. We just have to take it. We have the power to make those choices. So obviously, we believe that diseases are man-made, and many of them have become chronic in our societies because of the personal care industry and the lack of stipulations and regulations on that industry. I mean, shampoos, all these different personal care manufacturers are allowed to put these known carcinogens in every single product. The FDA does not regulate this industry. It's the least regulated of any industry. And out of the 1,500 different toxic chemicals that have been banned in Europe, only 5 of those have been banned in the US. So really, the FDA isn't going to protect us. We have to protect ourselves. So the SISEL mission is to go SISEL safe and provide people with an option, an alternative to make their home a sanctuary and get rid of all those hidden chemicals that are in our homes. And know that those products that you're using are 100% toxin free. So what can you do tonight? Go into your bathroom after this presentation, Figure out, what am I using every single day? Shampoo, toothpaste, maybe it's that face lotion that you just absolutely love and are hating to hear about it right now. And switch out those products to SISEL Safe. It's literally just switching your store. You're already buying them anyway. Buy ones that are safe for you. Buy ones that are actually effective and going to help you literally anti-wrinkle instead of age more quickly. Did you know they put ingredients in shampoo that makes your hair fall out? They do. It's ridiculous. In toothpaste, they put ingredients that cause gum decay. Um, it doesn't make any sense to me either, but now you know, and there are things you can do about it. But it all starts, the mission with the SISEL Safe mission is a global mission that we want to spread worldwide, that we are spreading worldwide, and it starts with the triangle of life and it ends with the toothpaste. I mean, every single product that is manufactured in SISEL's manufacturing facility, certified organic, certified GMP, good manufacturing practices. We provide these product lines to over 32 different countries right now. And this facility is in Springville, Utah. So all products are made in the USA. Everything goes through a quarantine from the raw ingredient to the finished ingredient to make sure that it's absolutely 100% free of any potentially harmful ingredients. 400,000 square foot, beautiful manufacturing facility that was started from scratch, debt-free, over $110 million invested in that facility from Tom Maurer Sr.'s own pocket, because he is so committed to making sure that the products are completely toxin-free. This is a beautiful, just, eternity production line. And when you see this SISEL Safe seal of approval, that's when you know, okay, there's no potentially harmful ingredients in these products, and you can feel good about allowing your son or daughter to, brush their teeth or wash their hair every single day. I don't know about you, but when I heard all of this information, I started to feel sick to my stomach and knowing, okay, I'm supposed to protect my kids and keep them safe, and how can I dare keep buying these nasty personal care products that I was spending a fortune on anyway, thinking they were really helping me. I just couldn't do it anymore. So not only does SISEL go set themselves apart by the 100% toxin free, but they also use neutral plastics in all their packaging from their nutritional line on. They're phthalate free and BPA free. We've all heard BPA, and kids are getting toxins from their bottles, and how it leaches back into the bottled water, so on and so forth. Well, you do not have to worry about any of the products with SISEL because they pay extra. They go above and beyond, like I said, to make sure that everything in the bottle is 100% toxin free, the ingredients in there, but so is the bottle itself, which is, again, unheard of in the personal care industry. Even those companies that state organic and natural, do a little research, because it really doesn't mean a darn thing. They could make a whole swimming pool full of shampoo with all kinds of toxic caustic ingredients and put 1 drop of organic lavender oil in it and put organic on the label of the shampoo. That's how little it's regulated. So just quickly, as I said before, debt-free, $100 million invested, over 400,000 square foot manufacturing facility, no shareholders, no debt, family-owned, dynasty trust. It's the largest manufacturing facility of its kind in the United States. SISEL is all about making sure that they're providing their distributors and their customers with the most efficacious products and the best opportunity out there. So to finalize and kind of wrap up the SISEL product line and their mission to help people take back their health, of course we can't not talk about weight loss and weight management and getting healthy physically with the Fit and Fabulous line, which is a line of 5 different products, but I want to just cover a couple of them tonight. SISEL Lean is a premium protein shake. It's vanilla. It tastes marvelous. It is not gritty or lumpy, clumpy, nasty, like the normal protein shakes you may be used to. No, this is really a good protein shake. You can literally just shake it with water and drink it. You can also mix berries and it tastes wonderful. But people are having excellent results on this product. I mean, we have people who are losing 7, 8, 9 pounds in their first week. It's just phenomenal. But it has the ability, here's the key. We all, most of these shakes and and miracle weight loss products, you have to eat 500 calories and starve yourself. And of course, if you didn't do any of the product and you just did the 500 calories, you're going to lose weight. But the problem is your basic metabolic rate is going to hit the floor as well. And as soon as you start eating 700 calories a day, you're going to start gaining that weight back. This is full of highly purified whey protein, which helps your body lose the fat and keep the lean and gain lean muscle mass, which helps keep your basic metabolic rate up. So it's perfect for somebody who's looking to lose weight. It's also perfect for somebody who is working out every day and they need that protein. They need those vitamins because it's full of vitamins and fiber as well as a supplement. So it's a phenomenal product. And Slender Pops, for anybody who has that craving, maybe you got that sweet tooth that you just can't get rid of no matter how hard you try. Slender Pops are the excellent solution for that. They're an all-natural xylitol sweetened, so they're diabetic friendly, and they're a lollipop. It's a candy. Low carb, high fiber, again, helps make you feel full, but it also helps curb your appetite at the same time and does some cleansing as well. The cactus in it helps cleanse the body. And then we have Recurve for those fun cellulite areas that no matter how hard you work out, it's just still there. And then Accelerator for those who really want to get a jump start and kickstart their metabolism. And then the Breakthrough Energy drink that just came out, which is not like the Monster drink. It's a natural energy drink or 5-hour energy or whatever. This is a natural energy drink with all kinds of different natural ingredients that help sustain energy, but it's over time. It's time released. So people are raving about that. That's a brand new product that just came out. So as I said, here's a picture of Jerry before and after. I don't need to say anything else about how effective the products are. And Jerry lost the 60 pounds, guys, not on SISEL Lean. He lost the 60 pounds on Slender Pops. Okay, the SISEL Lean came out in October. Jerry had already lost 56 pounds or something like that by October of this last year. So that goes to prove, results are everything. It's great to have all the science on the product, but it's the results that matter. Now Jeff Prim, Mr. Universe, he's also using our Triangle of Life and our SISEL Lean supplement, and he has numerous people, everyone from the person who wants to lose weight to the person who is professionally competing, bodybuilding competitions, using the product lines, having phenomenal results as well. And here's just a few more pictures. Jeff Fluck, he's lost 60 pounds. Jerry Meyer, 22 pounds lighter. I'm sure people who are on here tonight could tell you stories as well of their success. But this product line allows the customer or the distributor to share with 3 people and get their product for free. Now, ladies, I don't know about you, but if you want to lose weight, it's always, for me, I'll speak for myself, way more fun and way more effective if I have a couple girlfriends holding me accountable. Because the days are long and cold and I talk myself out of exercising and, okay, I'll just have that, late night ice cream. Nobody will ever know. So when we can share with 3 people, it's way more fun, especially if we're getting our product for free. So that's a phenomenal opportunity for people to lose weight, get their product for free, and make some extra money as well. And we have a very, SISEL tries to find solutions to everything. So they've actually come out with a leanline.com, theleanline.com, which is a website for anybody who's a distributor to promote this opportunity to share with 3 and get yours free, get the coaching, get the support, win the prizes, so on and so forth. They're giving away trips for people who get healthy. How awesome. If that's not motivation, I don't know what will be. Get healthy so you can go lay on the white sandy beaches and look at the blue water. So taking back your health is simple. It's eliminating the toxins and by switching to SISEL Safe. It's supporting your youth and vitality and all that wonderful energy with the Triangle of Life, and it's getting fit and fabulous for free with the body sculpting packages. And as I said, we have everything from cosmetics. You want to go toxin free with your makeup, ladies? You should. Even the Bare Essentials and many other product lines are full of heavy metals. SISEL's are not. We have hair care, dental care. If you have achy bones and joints, we have solutions for that as well. Weight loss, and the list just goes on and on. get with the person who invited you tonight, and you can get the whole list of products and do lots of research and figure out which ones you want to start off with. But again, SISEL's all about solutions, health, wealth, and happiness, remember? So we get healthy with the product lines, and we are able to earn an income. And this is really where the last 2.5 years of my life and my family's life has changed far beyond my dreams. Far beyond, I just was looking for a product that would help my husband with sarcoidosis. Remember, that's how this journey started with me. But coming down to it, I was also looking for an opportunity to stay where I live and raise my boys and not have to move to a big city and look for a new job. So my definition of wealth was always in my life, you know, working really hard. Most people's is. We're not afraid to work hard. We just would like to be able to enjoy some time after we work really hard, right? So in today's society right now, if you haven't invested $2.8 million somewhere that's earning some interest, most likely that's kind of that magic $10,000 a month. Everybody goes, if I could just make 10 grand a month, man, I would just be able to live high on the hog. I'd be able to travel. I'd be able to, you know, take care of my kids. I'd be able to give to the church or the charity or whatever I love most. And what it would take to do that is about $2.8 million invested. Most people haven't done that, and they're not in a position to do so right now. So I just ask, what is your definition? What is of wealth, and what is your model for building wealth? Is it investing, you know, a little bit of money every month? If so, go for it. But my model for building wealth, my mom, single mom, total entrepreneur, she was always trying the new, you know, start a restaurant, start a new business, do this, do that. She was a go-getter, but she always told me, get really good grades and go to school and land that job and work really hard at it and just, you know, be super successful working really hard for those 40 years. And then you can retire and you can go and play and travel and do all those things that you've dreamed of your entire life. Well, I don't know about you, but something just didn't resonate with me in that plan. Something just didn't seem right. But this is the plan that 95% of the population is being taught to this day. Even though we see people getting laid off and right-sized and capsized and it's not working, we're still being taught this active income plan where I trade my time for money, and if I don't show up to work, I'm not making any money. And it really is a broken system. It's a broken plan, and no matter how much we want to deny it, we are right now on the forefront of a changing entrepreneurial opportunity, a changing financial system, everything. So we say with SISEL, go get the 20 years of education, you know, do what you desire, learn things. There's so much to learn out there in the world. But afterwards, put your head down and work really hard for 5 years instead of the 40 years, and then retire and go play for 40 years. And guess what? It may sound crazy, but people are doing it all over the world. The network marketing industry has created more millionaires than any other industry on the planet. And right now, 5% of the people, 5% of our population worldwide is earning a passive income, one where they network with other people, and even though they may not be working that day, they're still continuing to earn an income on what they've created by networking with others. And that's really the key to success. I mean, if you read any books by, you know, Paul Zane Pilsner or Robert Kiyosaki or what have you, they all talk about networking. They talk about getting healthy and wealthy and how you can do it. And Building the Business of the 21st Century was one of Robert Kiyosaki's last books that he's just written. And that whole book is all about network marketing, how you're in the right place at the right time as long as you're in the wellness industry. And so I just want to leave you with that little bit of food for thought, because the reality is the wellness industry has been a growing industry for 20 years now, consistently for 20 years, even through the economic times we're going through right now. Because the baby boomers and the Generation Xers, no matter what the age is, none of us want to grow old. None of us want the hip replacement surgery. None of us, you know, we all want to be, you know, skiing and playing tennis and out on the beach until we're 90 years old. We don't want to go through the surgeries and the prescription medications. Thus, the wellness industry, the alternatives industry to being well instead of the sickness industry, which is go get your insurance and wait till you get sick to go to the doctor. that is a growing industry and it's a growing trend, and SISEL is capitalizing on it, and they're in the right place at the right time and have been since 2006. So becoming a distributor is very simple. It's a $20 fee. $20 gets you a distributor kit with all the information I've shared with you tonight, as well as way more. And you simply change your store. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start in your bathroom, or you want to start in your refrigerator with your morning, triangle of life, or you want to hit both? Whatever you would like to do, you get to decide how you want to start. And then you just use the support team and the tools that SISEL's created to create the future that you deserve. That's how simple it is. This industry is it's a very simple business. It's not easy. It does take work. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's simple. It's spreading a message that's really worth informing people, isn't it? I mean, if nothing else, at least you go, hey, I don't care whether you ever buy a product or ever become a distributor. I just want you to hear the message, because you need to know what you're using on your skin every day. You need to know the foods you're eating are just filled with, nasty stuff. They're not real. They're synthetic, and we're getting sick, and you wonder why. So anyway, I'm going to get off that soapbox and get into how we make money, okay? Again, where do you want to start? SISEL saves 400% on traditional manufacturing costs. Why? Because they manufactured their own products. They are able to save that 400%. Where do they put it? They put it in two places. Back into the products, of course, with more research and development and efficacious products and ingredients. And then they also put it back into the compensation plan to help the people who build their business in the first place, which is you and I. SISEL has over 25 years of experience in the industry because, as I said, Tom Maurer Sr. has built a billion-dollar company previous to SISEL. Again, debt-free, that company, and so he's been there and he's done it. He's doing it again. So where you want to start with the product, if you are wanting to start with just a $50 purchase, you're going to earn a 33% commission. If you want to maximize those commissions that SISEL pays out at 67%, you're going to order and use $200 worth of product every month. The awesome thing about this is 35% is about the industry standard for payout and commissions and compensation. SISEL pays out 67% of every dollar that is, product sold. So it's almost twice the industry standard, again, because SISEL makes their own product lines and they're a debt-free company. So there's 5 different ways to earn commissions with SISEL. And I want to talk about a few of them tonight that are quick and easy. This fast start bonus, take this as the active income, like we were talking about before. You show up to the job, you get paid for that day, okay? The fast start bonus, anybody you bring into the business who wants to become a distributor or a customer and just use the product, you're going to earn 30% of their first time initial order that week. This is a weekly bonus that's paid out, which allows you to get a return on your own investment. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but when Jack started having results, I had a long list of people. It was like, I can't help but not tell. I have to tell them about this because they've got arthritis and they've got diabetes and they've got psoriasis, and the list goes on, and this could help them. I started earning 30% of every one of those people's first time orders. And the cool thing is that your support team will also earn, 3%, 4% to help them as well. This is all about working together as a team. So, and then there's a bonus pool that gets paid out on a monthly bonus as well with that fast start bonus. So it's a really quick and easy way for you to start introducing people to the product line and earning some income. And the direct distributor bonus, this would be the passive income, the income that you're going to earn every single month, even if you're not working. And so we're going to use an average order of $100 just because that number is easy, even though for anybody listening, the average order with SISEL right now is about $74, which is unheard of in the industry. A lot of companies, people order the minimal just to get paid. The minimum with SISEL is $50, and the average order is $174. So that speaks of how effective the products are as well and how much people love them. So let's say I introduce 4 girls who want to lose weight, okay? It seems like everybody does, even if they don't need to lose weight. We're all convinced we need to lose that last 5 pounds, right? So I introduce 4 people. They all get on the Fit and Fabulous line. They start, talking about it and sharing with 3 people so they can get their product for free. And it starts growing. One of them loses 5 pounds in 2 weeks, and she's out, of course, shouting from the mountaintops and can't believe it. She goes to Zumba or whatever, and all of her girlfriends want to start on the Fit and Fabulous line as well. And my team, my business is starting to grow without me. And that's the exponential growth. That creates that passive residual income. People using consumable products that they have to order over and over every month, right? That's what we want. We get that initial sell, but it happens over and over again every month. So with this bonus, I'm sure you guys are, I don't need to read verbatim, but let's say my business has grown to 256 customers on my 4th level down, and I'm earning 10% of their $100 order every month. Just on that one level, that one bonus alone that month is $2,560. And then you can add the 640 and the 160 and the 20 on top of that, as well as the fast start bonuses. Okay, so you can see how all these commissions start to add up to a really lifestyle changing income, and they allow a girl like me in a town of 2,200 people to stay here and make dinner for my kids every night and live the lifestyle I desire, rather than having to go and work the 40 to 60 hour work week and barely get by. SISEL also offers a luxury car bonus. What kind of car do you want to drive? They don't tell you what kind you have to drive. They let you choose the car that you want to drive, and then they pay for it, up to $1,000 a month. Pretty awesome. So those, I'm just, going to run through those real quick. Those are just 3 of the 5 ways to get paid, but the reality is we all deserve to be who we want to be. We deserve to live the life we want to live. My life is my life. I deserve to make the choices in my life, and you do as well. And tonight was just an opportunity for me to share with you some different options that maybe you didn't know were out there. And you get to decide what you want to do with those options. Do you want to research more? Do you want to get started? Do you want to try the product and become a product of the product first? However you want to do it. But I just want to say to you that you do deserve to be who you want to be. The punch in the clock and the being told when you get to take a potty break at 40 years old, I don't know about you, but that's not very fun. So, as I said, 2.5 years ago, my hubby in 2004, this is Jack, my husband, was diagnosed with sarcoidosis, which is an autoimmune disease. It causes different granulous tumors to grow in any organ of your body, multiple organs or single organs. It kind of just decides what it wants to do and goes for it. It's not cancer, it's benign, but it can still be fatal if it gets in your lungs. So we went through 3 years of medical treatment that pretty much failed medical treatment. Nothing really worked for him. His 3 specialists pretty much left him with not a lot of hope, other than we can only say that we hope it burns out for you. But the treatment we're doing is not working, and now you should be on Lipitor because your cholesterol is high because of the high dose prednisone you've been taking for the last 2.5 years. And that fun treadmill that never ends of one prescription after another. So we literally he refused any further medical treatment, which, I don't tell anybody to do that, but that's where he was. It was his crossroad, his decision for his own health. And he did that, and we spent a year of trying every different natural remedy and massage and acupuncture and diet and nutrition and so on and so forth. And finally, we found Fucoidan and Spectramax. And as you can see, this before picture was actually at my mom's 50th birthday 4 years ago. And so this was after he had been off of prednisone and any medical treatment for about 5 months at that time. And he still has the swollen lymph nodes. He still had all the symptoms, the chronic aching, and it's a lot like fibromyalgia. Finally, in May of 2009, he found Fucoidan and Spectramax, and within 3 months, the lymph nodes that were swollen started to go down, get smaller, and within 6 months, they were back to their normal size, which his specialist said was impossible without a really risky surgery. And this after picture is of him at convention in Las Vegas this last October. And again, this is just an excellent example that a picture speaks 1,000 words, and that not everybody's diagnosis or prescription for your life is the right one. And so I just encourage everybody to do their own due diligence, do your own research, make it the decision from your own heart and your own intuition as to what you're going to do for your health, your wealth, and your happiness in the future.